go and get ready for Planet X, where being extreme is just the thing to do. I'm your host, Crystal Fanbreeding, and today we have an especially wild show for you. Why? Well, we'll give you a hint. This is Planet X's Motocross and Mardi Gras Madness show. So that's a tongue twister. But first, we'll see what it's like to chill at a motocross event. Planet X correspondent April Reynolds paired up with Elle France from No Fear to show us around, and to show us why it's fun to go to motocross events super early. It puts baseball tailgating to shame. This show is filled with crazy motocross eye candy, and of course, some other kind of eye candy. We have the highlights of several different Mardi Gras events, including the one in Planet X's hometown of San Diego, and it's up there on the Mardi Gras party list. And we checked out one Mardi Gras gala that's for a great cause, Kids Corps, a national youth volunteer organization that gets kids involved in helping their community. But right now, let's hang with April and Elle as they take us on a motocross adventure.
Hi, I'm April.
And I'm Elle.
And we're here at the 8th round of the 2003 Supercross held in San Diego, California. We're here behind the scenes in the pits. Let's go see what kind of mischief we can get into. We'll talk to some riders, some sponsors, and find maybe the cutest chick around. Let's go.
How you been feeling lately? We heard you had a little accident not too long ago.
Yeah, I've been jacked up doing backflips, and you know, if you don't land them, you're going to the hospital, and that's what happened to me.
Obviously, if you've been to any Supercross, you've seen the two words Parts Unlimited plastered everywhere.
Hey Aprilia, how you doing? Parts Unlimited has been part of the Supercross and Outdoor National Series for quite a few years now.
What a nice big round of applause for the girls from Planet X.
We're right here in front of the Sobe No Fear Bucks. They have combined with the new energy supplement drink out. I heard the word is twice the red, none of the bull.
We're here with Mr. Marine Man himself.
Sergeant Ryan Green.
Oh, Sergeant Ryan Green in all his glory. Tell us a little bit about what happens here and what goes on.
We present a challenge, a pull-up challenge for all the young Americans, and it's a chance for them to prove themselves on a pull-up bar.
I'm shaking. I wish you really would have tried that. That was really difficult.
Parents can bring their kids of all ages. We've got them like 3 years old over here, and sign their kids up for free, and we actually take them into the trailer and put all the gear on them. And if they've never ridden before, we actually teach them how to ride.
This is the future stars of Supercross right here.
Everybody remembers the first time they rode a motorcycle.
Just wanted to say hi, Jamie, and see how you're doing and how you usually spend your Saturday Supercross.
My Saturdays at Supercross are always so busy. They start off with meetings all morning long, and then in the afternoons I get to come out in the pit and run with the wild fans.
Thanks, April and Elle. Those two are always at motocross events. April goes to support her fiance, freestyle motocross pro Trevor Vines, and Elle goes to take pictures for her website Hangtime Gallery, which you can check out at planetxtv.com. But right now, sit back and hold on, because we have some crazy San Diego Mardi Gras action heading your way. And yes, Planet X is the only one crazy enough to cover it for you. Welcome back to Planet X. You're just in time for some Mardi Gras action. That's French for Fat Tuesday. It's also the day of feasting before the start of Lent and the season of fasting. And boy, were we in the midst of all the Mardi Gras madness. Planet X got hooked up with a Corvette in the parade, and we got to hang out on Rock 105.3's float. It was pouring rain, but in no way did that stop the party. And after that, we'll show you the best motocross footage from our Moto X finals. to San Diego's 11th Mardi Gras party. USA Today ranked it in the top 10 world parties to check out. We met with one of the top dogs of this event to see how they pull it off year after year. Tell me, how much work does it take to put on an event like Mardi Gras in San Diego?
Mardi Gras in San Diego this year, here in the Gaslamp Quarter, is the biggest event we've ever thrown. We're embracing the entire Gaslamp Quarter, crossing some of the streets that have never been crossed for an event. It is a huge undertaking, but we're very proud of what we do down here. We know everybody really loves Mardi Gras.
How many people were there last year, and how many people are you expecting this year?
Well, we're figuring we're going to have twice as many people this year because we have expanded the capacity of the event almost twice as much. It's kind of hard to determine the exact figures, but our capacity tonight from the Fire Marshal is 50,000, and that's including all the nightclubs and restaurants that will be open.
How many months do you spend planning this event?
Well, we meet with the city, safety, fire, life and services, police department. We meet with them on a year-round basis. We touch base with them every couple of months. But the 30, 45 days in advance, we are working late. We are thinking about beads in our sleep. It's a really vast undertaking. It's a very intense job.
And speaking of jobs, it's a Mardi Gras king and queen's job to lead the parade, and Planet X caught up with this royal couple. I'm with the original king and queen of Mardi Gras. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
Great.
fabulous. Yeah.
Great. Like I said, there's not going to be any rain tonight. We're going to have a great time, a great party. Everybody's going to have a good time.
How did you guys become the king and queen?
Well, we were one of the original people that started it, and we've just been king and queen ever since. Why not?
So you guys have really seen it evolve in San Diego then from 11 years ago.
Absolutely. It's grown bigger and better every year, and we're terribly excited about it. This year we have 30 floats and 3 musical stages, a carnival stage. There's entertainment in the festival from 5 p.m. till midnight. It's a very exciting event.
And it's the Grand Marshal's job to close the parade. Fox's Terry Burnham's got that job.
Being a family member of Fox is a wonderful thing. Do you know what Mardi Gras really means?
Oh my gosh, I was going to ask you that question.
Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
Because the day after is Ash Wednesday, and you're supposed to kick out the jams, and then on Wednesday, be forgiven.
Not only is Planet X covering the Mardi Gras event, we are in the parade. Check it out. They hooked us up with a fat Corvette, and we get to throw out like tons of beads. Is this not amazing or what? I'm with Billy Buster of Rock 105.3, and I didn't believe him that was his real name until he broke out the ID. Made him broke it out, and it says William Lawrence Buster.
It's always a fun time in the Gaslamp. I mean, you got half-naked women, beads, and...
especially you guys, because I do believe that your float gets the first place prize for most craziest float.
We try. What can we say? We always strive for perfection, you know what I'm saying?
Was it hard to think of that thing in the middle with the naked girls and stuff? I mean, who thought of that?
You know what? That's Jay Isbell, the promotion director. He's always thinking about stuff like that.
And how did the crowd respond to that?
The crowd loved it.
Just a couple of riders still to come in the finals of the Freestyle Motocross here in Stadium Australia. With me is Gary Reid.
And welcome to you too. The crowd is packed to the rafters for this. The final 3 competitors. JP, Jono Porter, Mr. Consistent is first.
If there's one kid who holds his tricks for a long time, it's Jono Porter. That was his game plan in the heats. The judges loved it. Now he's here in the finals.
The Supercross background definitely showing for Jono Porter. And right there is Suicide to no-hander lander. The crowd has absolutely gone wild.
That's what we were talking about with long tricks. He let go of those bars as soon as he left the up ramp and didn't hold on until he was well on the flats.
Touching the helmet on the front guard in a textbook kiss of death.
Jono Porter amping it up. Finished on the podium in the last 2 years of the Australian Supercross Masters Tour. Now looking to take home his first Planet X gold.
Couple more remaining, and there it is, the Max from Jono Porter. I love Seth. Where's your I love Jono Porter t-shirt? The young guy is pumped up. Will it be enough to get him in the top 3?
Let's check out some of those replays. This is what we're talking about. 70 feet in distance and no hands all the way to the flat bottom. And that kiss of death, absolutely textbook by Jono Porter. The flying Hawaiian, Clifford Adoptante, is the next rider on course. He was the highest qualifier, through to the heats last on course right now in the finals.
And with tricks like that, the huge Shailene bar hop, no wonder. He's seated number 1. He is the oldest competitor here this weekend at 28 years old.
4 years competing experience behind him, stretching out every trick, looking for the crowd's support.
And the crowd is giving it. Getting down towards the end of his run. What's he got? Huge no-handed catwalk from Cliffy.
He won 3 of the 4 Vans Triple Crowns in the US this year.
Last trick, Mick. And there it is, the huge sterilizer bar hop. The crowd's gone crazy. I've gone crazy. Mick, is it going to be enough?
Well, absolutely insane riding, and one big trick like that could be enough in this tight competition to take home Planet X Gold. Check it out one more time. An insane trick by the flying Hawaiian.
Look how smooth he lands it, and right there, the no-handed catwalk, he would have been 2 to 3 feet away from the bike.
I think I put in solid tricks, different variation in front of the bike, all around the bike. So I don't know, I'm stoked. I pulled the sterilizer, so crowd hadn't seen that, you know what I mean? So hopefully that will take me to the top.
Planet X Gold goes to Clifford Adoptante. Silver to Kenny Bartram, and Australia's Jono Porter picks up bronze.
Our Motocross and Mardi Gras Madness show is just getting in gear, so keep it here on Planet X. Carnival is a seasonal celebration that ends with Mardi Gras. It's also a costume parade in Rio de Janeiro. A quick fun fact. Carnival is derived from the Latin root carnivale, and loosely translated means farewell to the flesh.
Originally started out as an efficient, portable transportation device, but then later turned into an extreme sport. Some of the things you can do on a GoPed would be like 360s, no-footers. We have a couple guys that are doing backflips. Here we have a GoPed. Basically, as you can see, it's a two-wheeled motorized scooter. It's got a deck that you stand on. You have a throttle that controls your speed. Another deck on the bottom for doing rail slides, and a brake. There's a brake on the front, a small gas tank, and a little 2-cycle engine that'll go about 30 miles per hour and gets about 100 miles a gallon. People that would be interested in this type of sport would probably be people that are into bicycles and skateboards, maybe even dirt bikes, motorheads. Anybody that's into those sort of things are gonna really adapt well to the GoPed. I rode BMX for about 6 years, and I skateboarded for about 6 years, so I kind of took both sports of what I knew and put it onto the GoPed, and that's what ended up happening for me. We're trying to step it up to where people will respect what we're doing and bring us to more events. So hopefully, as big as these guys, we're a new sport that's out there, and we feel like we'll fit in pretty good.
Okay, so we just checked out some crazy motorized scooter action. Don't you wish you could try out a scooter of your very own? Well, later in the show, we'll let you know how you can win a big boy scooter and come visit us here at the Planet X studio. And when we come back, we'll introduce you to an X-worthy organization where kids take part in making a difference. Planet X will be back right after the break. the nonprofit organization event for Kids Corps. Larry King is here, the executive producer of Larry King is here, Gina Davis, and tons of people that want to help out this organization. We're going to go around, meet some people, meet the kids, and see what Kids Corps does for the community.
It's a volunteer network where children actually get involved in doing volunteer work. So it's a win-win. The kids themselves learn about giving, and the recipients, of course, receive the benefit of it.
Is there one single event or one single charity that sticks out of your mind that really touched you?
Well, there's more than one. One is they have a duffel bag program where every child that goes into a shelter or a battered children's shelter in this community receives a duffel bag stuffed with a blanket, toys, toothbrush, all the items that we all take for granted. But if it weren't for this organization, they wouldn't have, or else they wouldn't be as adequate as we provide.
All right, I'm here with Gina Davis, and what brings you to this event?
I had some friends whose kids are involved in the Kids Corps and invited me to come along. This is great. It's very fun.
First of all, what does Kids Corps mean to you?
Well, I love children, and the idea of kids who have good fortune helping kids with less fortune is one of the great ideas. And I know it started down here, but I would not be surprised to see this spread all over the country. Wendy Whitworth is a member of this organization. She introduced me to it, but once I saw what they do, I didn't need her.
Yeah, because this is your third year participating in it, correct?
Yeah, my third straight year.
Because there's such a huge need for volunteerism all over the country. I remember when Colin Powell got started with it and really built it up. It's important to build healthy communities. It's the kids that count.
To give is so much better to receive, and we've heard that, forever from our parents. But when you teach a child that and they give for the first time and they really understand what it's like, even if it's just giving away a stuffed animal or packing these bags for these children who have to leave their homes quickly, it really teaches them. It helps them, become better people.
It's been a very good experience for me and the kids that I worked with. I enjoyed the program because I got to help certain kids that thought that maybe a lot of people didn't care about them. And I got to show them that I do care about them because I do love to work with kids, and I believe making a difference in their life.
You learn so much about how other people live and what they go through.
It makes you feel great. Just knowing you can help someone out during the day. It's great. It's a good feeling.
The secret here is to get involved. Volunteer with Kids Corps USA. As Americans, after all, this is what we're all about.
Get ready for the XY zone.
Honda just came out with this new model, the 2003 Pilot. It's a mid-size SUV that drives like a car, but still has a truck feel on the road. For its class, the Pilot holds amongst the biggest cargo space, and a 6 CD changer with 7 speakers is standard equipment. Planet X sure had fun taking this car to the beach. It turns corners easily, its engine is super quiet, and its third-row seats lets you fit all 8 of your friends in the car. Under the hood lies its VTEC V6 engine. This gives the Pilot power and reliability. Full-time 4-wheel drive and 8 inches of ground clearance give this SUV sufficient off-road ability for those light-duty needs. Happy piloting from Planet X.
Tune in next week to see what Hot Wheels Planet X will have for you in the XY Zone.
We have a San Diego homegrown band up next, and we'll let you know how you can win a motorized scooter. So keep it locked on Planet X. Okay, so for all you wonderful people out there who are watching Planet X, we have an awesome contest for you. And it's so simple. Want a big boy scooter? Or want to be the best friend or that special someone with the coolest gift? All you have to do is surf over to planettv.com and become a Planet X member. And in 1 month, our computers will randomly select a winner. Then that lucky person will get to come down to our studio and claim their prize on air. Just think, you could be right here getting a brand new big boy scooter. Imagine, why walk to your classes or to work when you could take your powered scooter? How cool can you be? So I hope you've got your interest. Just log on to the website for all the details. Well, this show is just about done. We're closing today with Pivot's newest music video, directed by my fellow San Diego State University alum, Erica Jacobson.